Hey, YouTube. Happy Saturday. Well, Kavanaugh's in. I know this is probably an unpopular opinion, but my opinion, that boy took a hell of a whipping. You might call that a whooping. Whooping over these last couple of weeks. So I think this woman, Dr. Ford, I think she's been vindicated. I think I don't know that she could stop someone from getting on the Supreme Court for attempting to rape her in a drunken stupor in high school. Now I don't know what's going to happen, but this I don't know if that was enough to stop him getting on the Supreme Court. But I think that this dude has been through the ringer for the last 2 weeks. The way he lost control in during those hearings, what judge would do that? So she got into the bone marrow. Can you imagine how much embarrassment he just had to explain to his children, explain to his wife about the sexual allegations, explain to his parents? This was the highlight of his career, the most important thing that ever happened to him, and he had to get it this way. So, yeah, I think that blood was shed on this one. So we stuck with damn Kavanaugh. It just kills me how political these judges are, because I would think if you ask somebody to be the judge of something, we shouldn't even know about their political affiliations or the political leanings, because but anyway, everything he does is going to be suspect. Every time he leans to the right, it's going to be suspect, and he's going to take another whooping. Whip, whip, whip. This right here that's been over these last couple of weeks is going to hurt this man for at least 2 years. To see, look out all over this Washington, and see all these protests against you getting on the court. That's tough. To see all of your college friends, people who you thought were your friends, people who you thought liked you, people who you thought respected you, all of them all over CNN, NBC, MSNBC, all over CBS, NBC, ABC, all over the airways for 2 weeks, telling them about a piece of shit you are. That's got to hurt. So I say that's a severe whipping. He's not likely to forget this situation. So by Dr. Ford coming forward, this man has been revealed. And even though he made it onto the court, I would say all of his secrets are exposed. He done been investigated by the FBI. Everybody has been talked to. They know all his business. Everybody knows he's drunk now. He's an alcoholic. People, when they talk to him, they're going to be looking in his eyes to see, is he drunk right now? It'll always be suspect. We still talking about Clarence Thomas. It's been 30 years later. So he can celebrate as best he can if he can get past all the protesters. This, I think, was a good strike for the Me Too movement. I believe by exposing this man, it has been of the best they could probably get. To expose him, to lay him bare naked. So it wasn't always all a waste of time, in my opinion. It's been pretty tough on him. So now they got people in here. Another conservative on his court. I just don't think we're supposed to know all this information about these people. Everybody on the court, you have to know which way they're going to vote. Well, how in the hell is that a judge? How's that impartial? If you're supposed to be impartial, you should keep your political views to yourself and act responsibly to judge things fairly on the merits, in my opinion. Of course, they've always kind of known where these people stand. And then they put them on there for life. So very hard to get him out of there. You got to be impeached. So he's going to be there. Trump, of course, is victory for me. Victory for me. Look at me. Look at me. So what? You pick the number. You basically pick a number out of a hat. All you do is put the name forward. Other people have done the work, investigated him. Obviously, they didn't do a very good job, and he barely squeaked in. Barely made it in. So Kavanaugh, what you did to that woman in high school, it came back to haunt you. I think you understand the seriousness of what you did now. Though you claim you don't remember it, if you do or don't remember it, you know what kind of behavior you had. You can't live your whole life and not know that you're drunk. So we'll see. We'll see. It is good news about this damn unemployment being the lowest it's been since the 1960s. So that is great news. It happened on Trump's watch, but I still have yet to see anything that he had to do with it. It was already on the upswing. It just keeps going up. I mean, going down, 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 down. It's been going down for the last, 5, 6, 7 years. It's been going down from where we were. I mean, Obama had an impossible situation to turn around. Trump it was already turned around when he got there. So whatever, it's good for us. We got to just count what's good for this country. It's good. People are working. They are in this city. They have got employment. They got signs in the windows. Now you ain't seen this for a long time. Signs in the windows of almost every retail store. All of these Starbucks and all these kind of businesses. These not high paid jobs, but here basically everybody gets $15 an hour anyway. But there's jobs all over San Francisco. These people need help. You know why? I mean, this is a kind of different subject. It's gotten so damn expensive to live here that people who are going to work retail or work in stores like Starbucks or even Safeway stores and all those kind of places, people who can do those kind of jobs, they can't live here. It costs too much money. They can't find a place to live. Now if these damn techs can't find a place to live and they are stacking up 2 and 3 and renting rooms for $1,800 a month, you can imagine what it's like when you can only afford $1,000 a month. Out of $1,000 a month, you can afford nothing in San Francisco, not in the very worst ghetto. So people got to come from miles and miles away to work on these jobs that don't pay that high. I'm just talking about the signs that are in the windows. I would imagine secretaries on down the line. Imagine if you are a teacher. These people have a hard time even keeping teachers. They would have to probably drive 2.5 hours to get to work because that's the only place they can afford to buy a house. It's outrageous in this town. Yeah, the companies, they're building shit all over the place, trying to catch up with this housing shortage. But I don't see that much housing is going to affect these people who are working on average jobs, below average jobs. Even at $15 an hour, that's still nothing in this town. So we're going through change here. But anyway, there's plenty of work. Bless God, I'm retired. I wish my health was better, but at least I ain't got to get up, honey. All right, people, have a happy Saturday. This is not the end of the world. This dude getting on. You would think that it was the end of the world, but the way these commentators carry on. But we kind of knew somebody's going to get in there. A conservative was going to get. I mean, Trump is not going to put a liberal on there, right? So whoever it was going to be, they could have been a whole hell of a lot worse if they try to rush somebody else through, right? We got to accept it. Yes, it was tore up the way they treated Obama's nomination. Absolutely Gorsuch. Absolutely tore up the way they treated that man. This was his big opportunity as well. He was nominated by the President of the United States, and they would not hear him. I think that's a big part of what this was all about. They would not hear him. They treated him unjustly. Maybe you'll get another chance at some point. I don't know. All right. Happy Saturday, people. I got to hit the gym now. I've been hanging curtains all day. People always measure. Always measure. I decided to give my bedroom a facelift. Not only that, I said, okay, I'm going to do tartan plaids in my bedroom, right? I have a lot of stuff like this kind of stuff all through my apartment. But, so I don't change the things like that kind of collected over years. But you can always change curtains, rugs, bedspread. Change your bedroom every 5 or 6 years, right? So I said, okay, I'll do all tartan plaids. I'll mix some plaids up, kind of give it a Ralph Lauren look. Curtains don't fit. They're too damn wide. They're made to close all the way. I just use them as panels. So I got to fix the curtains. The length is not right because I all my life have had drapes that go all the way to the ground. I've never had a curtain in my house, right? These go just below the window. Always measure. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going by the damn picture, I guess. Getting old is not for punks, I tell you that. You would think that I would measure my damn windows. Anyway, so now I ruined them. I can't take them back, of course. Got them sold on them and everything else. But fortunately, my desk, my bedroom desk and all that, it hits at the bottom of the window. So you can't really tell the length unless you're looking for it, you know. So anyway, that was my Saturday. So now I'm going to go to the gym. All right, people. Don't think this is the end of the world. It was bound to happen. And it's bound to happen again if somebody, on whoever, depending on whoever's the president. Shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is. Later, people.